Hi Vinyl Community, Mike here, and I'm back for another video. Now last time, only about a week or so ago, I said that summer had finally arrived in Leeds, but unfortunately it's gone away again. It's absolutely miserable out there today. Anyway, it's a good opportunity to make another video, isn't it? So anyway, today I'll show you what I picked up at Leeds Record Fair in May. It's mainly singles and it's mainly punk, so here goes then. So first off, we got 999, and yeah, it's a single called Obsessed, and it's from 1981, and it's on the Albion label, and on the other side you've got two tracks. You've got Change and a live track called Lie Lie Lie. So that's the first one. That's 999. Second one is a bit of an upgrade, and it's from 1977, and one of my favourite bands, and that's the Adverts. And this is one called Wonders. I've had a copy of this single for a long time, but it's in the generic stiff record sleeve, so it was nice to get the picture sleeve. So there you go. There's the single on the iconic stiff label, probably my favourite record label of all time. And the B-side of this is called Quickstep, and that's a non-album track. The A-side, one called Wonders, is on Crossing the Red Sea. So that's the second one. And the third one is it's one of the three singles that I picked up that was sort of 3 for a £5. So I managed to get two good ones and another one to make up the numbers, and I'll come to that eventually. So this is Wayne County and the Electric Chairs, and this is from 1978, and it's called Trying to Get on the Radio. And I don't know if you can see that on the back of the cover. There's the logos of various UK national and local radio stations, and you know, this was them, you know, literally saying, please, you know, play our records on the radio. And for them, it's quite a tame sort of record. I think they were trying to get a bit commercial with this one. I don't know how successful they were, actually. I mean, people like Peel would always play them, but you know, I think commercial radio and local radio are a bit of a dead loss, you know, for this sort of music. So there we go. And the B-side on this is called Evil Minded Mama, and it's on the Safari label. And you don't see many artists on the Safari label. The only one I can really think of is Toyah. But there you go. That's Wayne County and the Electric Chairs. Right, next one is a bit of a disappointment, really. It's a Damned, and it's Love Song from 1979. This single was on their album Machine Gun Etiquette, and on the B side there are two tracks: Noise, 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 and Suicide. But unfortunately, the B side, it's really crackly. The A side plays sort of perfectly, but the B side is just a bit of a write-off. So if I see another one, I'll probably pick that up as well. And as you can see, it's on the Chiswick label. There's the sleeve, just a generic Chiswick label's sleeve for that one. Right, and this one, great. Dave Edmunds, and this is Girls Talk, and on the B side it's Bad is Bad. There you go, and it's on the Swan Song label, and that's from 1979. If I haven't said it before, Girls Talk is probably my favourite Dave Edmunds single. So there you go. And it wouldn't be right if I didn't show something from Leeds. So here goes, Girls at Her Best. And this is their single from 1981, and it's called Go for Gold. And what's the B-side? I'm Beautiful Now is the B-side, which is on their only album. They just had one album called Pleasure. Go for Gold is on it, but the B-side, sorry, Go for Gold is not on it, and the B-side, I'm Beautiful Now, is on the album. Although they're called Girls at Her Best, there's only one girl in the band, and that was Judy Evans, who was the vocalist. But the others were D. Carl Harper played the drums, Gerard Swift on the bass, and James Allen on guitar. And I saw Girls at Her Best quite a few times over the years, and it's on the birthday party record label. So there you go, and this is You Are For. Then something from Germany, and I've really sort of taken to Nina Hagen in recent years, and whenever I see her stuff, I always like to pick them up. And this one, it's sung in German, Auf und Rummel, which I think means something like at the fairground. It's probably right, because I don't like fairground noises on the track itself. So there you go. So that's the B-side of that is called, and any German people, you'll have to sort of forgive me, Wenn ich eine Junge war, which I think means if I was a boy, or something like that. And as you can see, it's on the CBS label. So I was pleased to pick that up. What's next? Oh yeah, something very, very English, very, very British, and that's Half Man, Half Biscuit. This is Dickie Davis' Eyes, and they always like to sort of parody famous song titles with their own tracks. I mean, the tracks themselves weren't really parodies of the songs, but the titles certainly were. So rather than Betty Davis' Eyes, this is Dickie Davis' Eyes. And for those of you not in the UK or not old enough to remember, Dickie Davis was the presenter of World of Sport on a Saturday afternoon, and the B-side on this is called I Left My Heart in Papworth General. And Papworth General was a hospital that was renowned for heart surgery. So there you go. There's a very, very naughty reference to the Cadbury's Flake advert from the 1980s on Dickie Davis' Eyes. I won't tell you what it is, but there you go. That's something I'm always like to do. Oh, by the way, it's the label's Pro Plus, which is a label that I've only ever seen Half Man, Half Biscuit actually on. Right, the next one. This is another one of the 3 for a Fiver records, and this is a band called Linda and the Dark, and it's called Horror Movies. And I've not heard of them before. Look them up on Discogs. They made about 3 or 4 singles, but never an album as far as I know. And this is on a label called Crash, and it's from 1980, and it's pretty good stuff actually. It's I suppose it's pop punk really, and yeah, I was quite taken with it. And the B-side of this is called I Don't Want to See You Out with Somebody Else. So that was quite a nice find. I always like to sort of find something new. And next up, a band, another one of my favourites, and this is Penetration. And this is a single from 2008. And you can see it's called Our World, and the B-side is See Sun, and there's the thing. It's on the Damaged Goods label, and Damaged Goods they're pretty good sort of contemporary label now. But they do quite a lot of punk and quite a few of the the old punks that are still recording stuff like Pauline Murray. They're on Damaged Goods. Johnny Moped is another one I can think of. I think even the Buzzcocks have recorded on Damaged Goods. So it's a pretty good label, check it out. And there's new stuff as well, new bands as well on it. So that was a good one to get. Now the third of the three for £5 was this one, and I picked it up. And this is for you, Berkshire Mike, or probably not actually. There you go. And it's Antmania, and it's by a band called Future Heroes, and it's absolutely dreadful. So the A side, Antmania, is a medley of Adam and the Ants, more sort of poppy tunes. You've got Stand and Deliver, Prince Charming, Ant Music, and Kings of the Wild Frontier, all mashed up together in a medley. And the two people here are sort of Dave Myers and Paul Jenkins. And Dave Myers wrote the B side. It's called "Hold On," and it's just horrible. But as I say, 3 for a £5, and had to pick something, and I thought, yeah, that looks like a bit of fun, but I don't think I'll be playing it very much. And it's on Eagle Records. There you go. That's quite a nice label, anyway. So that's that one. A few more singles to go, and oh yes, the Radiators. This is a Irish punk band from Dublin, I think, and this is their single on Chiswick on the Chiswick label, and it's called Stranger Than Fiction. And the Radiators had various sort of variations of their name at all sorts of different times. There were the Radiators from Space, Radiators Plan 9, or just straightforward the Rads. And again, 2 tracks on the B side here. Who Are the Strangers and Prison Bars. So that's good. That's pretty nice sort of punk Radiators. So if you see them, pick it up because they're pretty good. Another band from Ireland, but this time from the north. And that's Stiff Little Fingers, and this is a single at the Edge, and it's 1980, and the track's on their album Nobody's Heroes, and on the B side, it actually says Silly Encores Autumn 1979. So you've got 2 tracks. They're doing a track called Running Bear and their sort of rendition of White Christmas as well, which is actually quite good. They go on the Chrysalis label. So that's all the 7 inches that I picked up, and I did pick up sort of a couple of 12 inches, a couple of albums, and this 12-inch single magazine. If I see a magazine, I normally pick the stuff up, and this is, as you can see, it's called About the Weather, and on the B side you've got In the Dark and the Operative. They're both sort of non-album tracks. The A side is on Magic, Murder and the Weather, and I think this track was written by Dave Formula. Because normally magazines tracks they tend to be sort of credited to the band, but on that album they tended to credit them to individuals. So there you go. So that's a lovely 12-inch single from magazine. Right, 2 albums now. First off, this is called Mickey Jupp and Mickey Jupp's Legend. and this is a compilation album, and it's from 1979, and it's on the Stiff Records label. I'll show it to you. There you go, the red variations Stiff Records label. As I say, it's a compilation of Mickey Jobs stuff. I've not bought anything by him before. If you don't know who Mickey is, he's a pub rocker. In fact, I think he's the granddaddy of pub rock. He was part of the South End scene that also included, bands like Dr. Phil, and yeah, this is pretty good. The sort of bluesy sort of pub rock that you still see in pubs to this day. So yeah, I was really pleased to pick that up. And after I picked up Dave Edmunds' single, Girls Talk, I came across the album that it comes from, which is Repeat Where Necessary. So I thought, yeah, why not go the whole hog, get the album as well? And like the single, it's on the Swan Song label. There's the inner. There's Dave on the guitar. So you got Girls Talk on this, then Crawling from the Wreckage, which was another single of his, Black Leather, Sweet Little Lisa, Dynamite, and on the B side you got Queen of Hearts, Home in My Hand, Goodbye Mr. Goodbye, Take Me for a Little While, then We Were Both Wrong, I should have put my glasses on, and Bad Is Bad, which was a B-side of the single. So that's what I picked up at the record fair. So I hope you liked it. If you did, leave a comment, and I'll see you next time. So bye.